Oh, I wonder how this lighting is. Like, pretty good. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Flavor Gents, where we review Tapatio Ramen for no other reason than to torture ourselves slowly. We are your hosts. We're going to enjoy this delicious spread. We have original, beef, and shrimp. We're going to get right into it.
Alright, here we go. We reviewed this one last time, but we wanted to remind ourselves, reliving our horrors, as they say, so we have a better understanding of the other two. What does it taste like?
It's not the worst. It's really not the worst. I think I had very low expectations coming in, and these met those low expectations, so I'm not disappointed.
I guess it's just like if you took Tapatio and like watered it down. But that's the same thing, we said last time.
Yes, we don't want to repeat what we said last time.
Because that would be unoriginal.
Yes, and there would be no point for this video. But there is a point to this video because we are trying beef and shrimp. Let's try beef first.
So you're leaving the worst for last.
I am. That makes for good content. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Okay. I think there's like a twinge of that savory essence of possible meat enhanced flavor. I prefer it. I would say I prefer it. A little more balanced.
It seems like there's just some beef bouillon in there.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a very small amount. Yes. Which brings us to our third one. Now I'm really excited about this one because I kind of was, smelling this powder earlier, and I'd like you to smell and kind of give me your thoughts.
Okay. Oh. Hits me with a kick of nausea.
But like, what kind of flavors are you smelling? Like, what does it remind you of?
It definitely does remind me of fish food.
It does, right?
It does.
Very.
What is in fish food? Other fish?
Usually. Wow, a visceral reaction, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not being over dramatic right now. I did not show that at all.
Let's see.
Ooh, oh man.
But just describe to us like what you're feeling.
It tastes like the way that it smelled. Awful.
I don't know. I don't know if I would say that like I like it.
Yeah.
But what it does, you see, it reminds me of home. Because it reminds me of when I was a kid. We actually had an aquarium.
Okay.
One of those really nice aquariums.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that nice, but
yeah.
for me, I mean, as a kid, it looked huge. And it was my job to feed the fish. And so there was this one time when, I was curious, like, what?
I know where this is going.
Like fish food, it has such an interesting smell, like, it can't be that bad, right?
Oh man.
It was bad.
What did it taste like? As bad as this?
Just about.
Dang!
Now, to anyone who enjoys this,
This is not a personal attack.
Yes. The fact that it's very watered down, like if it's strong, like if we're talking like dashi stock or something, like that's supposed to add something to the flavor profile, I can understand that. But this just kind of feels like you threw a little bit of fish food in some water and some noodles with some tapatio. So, not my favorite, but in a pinch I could eat it.
If I were to choose between all four options, chicken, beef, shrimp, and original, I would probably go with beef because there's that hint of something that could be good, kind of tricks your mind into thinking that you're going in that direction.
Like a promise of water in the desert.
Yes.
A mirage of what could be, but it is not. It feels like the beef does have kind of a little bit of bouillon, or like beef stock. It's a little bit salty, and it promises almost a good meal, but I think it fails to deliver on the final end of things. The original, I mean, like it or not, it's a familiar flavor. I don't think the shrimp does it for either of us.
I don't know who it's doing it for.
But if it is you, then you have the world supply of shrimp Tapatio ramen to yourself. A little bit of a shorter video, I guess. But thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching.
We're going to finish some actual food here. Appreciate you guys for waiting so long. That life has been kind of busy for us both.